The matter is in court. But even though the matter is in court, instead of the president saying, let's wait to hear what the court has to say, he's busy attempting to bribe political leaders. He's manipulating the situation. I mean, he believes that everybody is potentially a prostitute. That's his kind of attitude. Therefore, so basically we are dealing with a conspiracy to hide the truth. We will only know when there has been regime change. So many of the great dreams we have for our motherland are contingent upon regime change, really. So
the commission hereby declares Suhabro Kaguta Museveni the duly elected president of the Republic of Uganda.
All licensed mobile network operators to implement a temporary suspension public internet access.
And as you know, democracy dies in the dark.
We had nothing, not even a single stone, not even a single stick. We have no guns.
I want to thank the armed forces for maintaining peace.
The Internet Restriction Directive is in line with the legitimate purpose.
Also hangs in the balance as long as Museveni is still president.
People think that we decided to fight Idi Amin because Idi Amin was killing people. No, we didn't even know that Idi Amin would kill people. We just said, Amin, no, don't waste our time. We've been on a journey. We were having enough problem with Obote because Obote was not fully with us, but he was also not, it was just like that. This side, that, the other side, not reliable, but not totally opposed to our ideas. That's why we were Kubembeleza Obote. We were trying to massage Obote so that we can see whether we move forward. But now Idi Amin, it was clear that he didn't understand what he was doing. So we said, Idi Amin, out. Please don't waste our time. That's why we decided to fight Idi Amin.
The reason we fought Amin was not because Amin was killing, the killing people came later. But we were in our Uganda, in our journey of Africa, unity, Pan-Africanism. Now we could see Amin could not understand.
So the president is totally misinformed, totally out of for him to say that gangs attacked a police station. There were no police station that was attacked. It is the military that descended to people in my home, and these killings happened in a garage in my home. So there is no way you could say, and we are going to put him to shame, because in that place I have cameras. Not only cameras, there were people who recorded videos. That's why after killing all the people who are there, they did another firing and ensured that they retrieved every dead person and packed trucks and took them to Congo Hospital. We have footage of soldiers carrying dead bodies. We also have a footage of 2 soldiers that were shot at the site. Therefore, for him to allege a terrorist act on me and on any of the people who are victims of state violence is extremely unfortunate and unbecoming of the head of state. Is he misinformed? Now, if he's misinformed to that level, then I will save the country.
A young girl was invited by Museveni to come and address. He thought he would achieve his propaganda purpose. He thought the girl would say, you know, I thank the UPDF for rescuing me. The girl said we were running away from the Uganda government troops. Then a helicopter came and started throwing gas at us, and we were covered in gas. Now, those are chemical weapons that are illegal. Museveni's troops were using cluster bombs that are banned internationally.
We shall crush those enemies as we have done in the past.
But some of the opposition are wrong and also terrorists. So there's something happened in Butambara. Butambara, a character called Kivumbi was defeated. Now the plan everywhere was that where Nup is defeated, gangs with the pangas. You remember pangas? With the pangas should attack the polling station. And that's what they did. When Kivumbi was defeated, they came with the pangas to attack the polling station, and they were shot. 7 of them were shot dead there with the pangas.
So the president is totally misinformed, totally out of for him to say that gangs attacked a police station. There were no police station that was attacked. It is the military that descended to people in my home, and these killings happened in a garage in my home. So there is no way you could say, and we are going to put him to shame, because in that place I have cameras. Not only cameras, there were people who recorded videos. That's why after killing people, after killing all the people who are there, they did another firing and ensured that they retrieved every dead person and parked trucks and took them to Gombe Hospital. We have footage of soldiers carrying dead bodies. We also have a footage of 2 soldiers that were shot at the site. Therefore, for him to allege a terrorist act on me and on any of the people who are victims of state violence is extremely unfortunate and unbecoming of the head of state. Then are we safe for the country?
It's not my duty to come here and sanitize the human rights situation in Uganda. I'm disgusted by it myself, if you want to know the truth. I want to tell you there's no more image to protect. The government in terms of human rights is stark naked. I can tell you frankly.